Hi, I'm Danielle Hale, Chief Economist for Realtor.com, and here are this week's Things You Need to Know. Jobless claims surprised by worsening this week. After dipping last week, initial claims rose back above 1 million as ongoing disruptions and the lack of a fiscal stimulus deal led businesses to cut back on workers, reminding everyone that continued economic improvement is not guaranteed. Mortgage rates ticked up this week, but remain below 3% according to Freddie Mac. Rising rates caused mortgage applications to drop as fewer homeowners sought refinances, but mortgage applications for home purchases rose slightly and are still way up from a year ago, a sign that home buyers are out. Existing home sales rose in July, along with selling prices. And this week's buyer traffic data from the Realtor.com Housing Market Recovery Index agreed that a flood of buyers is in the housing market now, perhaps looking to make a transition before the school year gets too far underway. One of the big challenges those buyers will face is a smaller number of homes available for sale, thanks in part to a drop in new sellers that we saw coming to market this week. With many buyers but fewer sellers in the market, home asking prices grew by just over 10% from a year ago. With prices rising, builders are scrambling to ramp construction back up to pre-pandemic levels, and having some success with housing starts and permits both up from last month and last year. However, the gap between permitted homes and started homes grew. This may be a sign of builders seeking to add capacity, but it may also mean that despite record confidence, builders have trouble completing jobs. Against this backdrop, my team and I identified the hottest zip codes in the country, the places where homes are selling fastest and getting the most page views. Here's a sneak peek at the top 5 markets, many of which are in the suburbs or less crowded, smaller metro areas. Find our hottest markets video and the full list at realtor.com/research, or follow us on Twitter to learn more. Have a question about the housing market or economy that you want answered? Ask away.